mentioned that it deals with the earth. That's why it's called what? A geometry. It is borrowed from geography. I mentioned that. Yes, those who do geography, this is a borrowed topic from there. It looks at how the earth is structured. And I mentioned that when they were discovered in this topic, scientists, mathematics, geography, they realized that the earth, compass, it has got what? North, south, west, east. So same with the earth. The earth, we have the North Pole or North Hemisphere. Like the upper part of the earth, it's called the Northern Hemisphere. Or that's the North. Then the down part, the South. Now I told the Nacho to say it will be very difficult to distinguish the two unless we have a demarcation. It's basically a circle. You know, to the other side. So Kurikuno and the other side. Okay? So maybe for the sake of understanding, you can say a line, but it's not a line, it's a circle. It goes all the way to the other side. Is that okay? That line or that circle is the equator, 0 degrees. You okay? You've come to begin? Okay. That is the equator. So equator is just basically, it must just separate the north and the south. So when there is a circle, I'm lying here, that's just for understanding small lines and circles. They are called small circles. This, what you see here, is the latitude. Okay? It is what? The latitude. Thank you. Even same, down here, it is also a latitude. These are just random numbers. They are in degrees. So 80 degrees south to show that it is on the southern part, 40 degrees north on the northern part. Same here. So here in equator. The earth also has the west part and the east part. So the west part, as you can see, these circles, but for sake of understanding, the same as my saying, they are random numbers. You understand? Also, it's always identified here. These are random numbers. So as you can see, I have put 75 degrees west because it's on the west. This other guy is 60 degrees east because it's on the. So the introduction is done. These are called longitudes. They are separated by the meridian. Yes, those who do geography, they understand well in Mulaino. Time differences. Yes. So the first part is done. Now, what should you know under this topic? Number one, you must know location, like how to identify location. So you can do a zoom. Let's know how to identify locations. I will explain that how there. Number two, you need to know how to find what we call angle difference. Angle what? Difference in the latitude and longitude. The angle differences in latitude and longitude are very important. We must know how to find what we call circumference. What? Yes, of small circles. Latitude circles. Then distance. We must know how to find what? This distance can be in longitude or latitude. Number 5, time. Time difference. Time. In Zambia, if it is 12 hours. In America, what time would it be? So there are calculations. Those who do geography, you understand. Hey, yeah, so today we also share with our friends how do we find time at different places, at different points. Okay? Then the other thing you need to know is speed. How to find speed. Either in knots, okay, madam, in knots or kilometers per hour. That is very important to know. So this is the myometer. Sure. This is the the content of what we need to know for this topic. It comes both in paper one and in paper two. Our focus today, when we are done with this topic, we'll look at how questions come in paper one. Then my notes are going to come in what? In paper two. Okay? So, change copying it, you can pause. Having known this, so we can try this. So we now know the guideline. So when I say locations, they will ask you. So let's imagine there is north here. We have 50 degrees south. So these are latitudes, right? So let's say this is 80 degrees east, maybe 78 degrees west. They use random numbers. Imagine there's P, Q, R, S, T, U. And then the question says, write the position of point P, Q, R, S, T, U. So what you do is simple. You write its latitude and longitude. Okay? The latitude you go like that. So P, its latitude is what? 30 degrees north, comma. The longitude is this one, eh? Where it's here. Now, 78. So can you zoom there so that you are on the same? 78 degrees west. Very straightforward. If I go to S, S is at 0 degrees. Equator has no direction because it's packed. Okay? Comma. Very good. 80 degrees east. Very straightforward. I'm marking. So can you finish this other one? Very fast. Huh? They are saying, so the first part we are done, we've known the positions. I haven't marked you. Okay, continue to the part. Let me mark this here. So I'm marking question one. You are forgetting my degrees. You are forgetting my. So for the sake of our friends who are watching, these are the answers. So mark yourselves. Q, it is 30 degrees. 30 degrees north, comma, 80 degrees east. Mark yourself. R is 0 degrees, no direction, and equator has no direction, comma, 78 degrees west. This one I've answered. T, it is 50 degrees south, comma, 78 degrees west. What is this? U? U is 50 degrees south, comma, 80 let's go to question 2. Find the angle difference in latitude between P and Q. We're using the same diagram for everything on this topic. Now, there are things that we need to know before we look at this question. When they say latitude, remember, latitude means going to Malayan for the sake of understanding, but to Masepos, who? To Malaunda all the way up to Kumboyo. These are latitudes, including this one is also a latitude. So they said between P and Q. Which one is P? This is P. And Q. You've seen that? So they are looking for the angle between P and Q. So you can connect them. Okay? Using each circle has got a small center there. There's also the center here. There's no problem. Okay? So you can do this. So this angle here, what is the angle in between P and Q? The theta. The angle. So for you to find this angle, it's opposite of what you are thinking. When you are in latitude, we don't get the latitude angles because you only have one. When you are finding an angle, you need how many angles? So when you are in latitude, you get the longitudes. But with latitude, you get what? The longitude. Now we found it. Another way. Let me use this. Give me all the angles that are connecting P and Q. Maybe like that we are going to understand. Because book there, book like that. We will get it if I explain it this way. Give me all the angles that are connecting P. P, I can see this one is touching. Or all the angles that are touching P and Q. Tell me which ones are there. The 78 is touching P. So the 78 degrees west. Give me another one. 30 degrees north. 30 degrees north. But as long as it's touching Q and P, we're going to 8. Are you getting the idea? This method you won't fail to understand. Forget about getting latitude, longitude, forget. Between these three, we just need how many angles? 2. So change to say Wamulo. Watch on. Wamulo, the one who likes gossiping. So can west go with north? No. Can north go with east? No. So who is the liar there? This guy is not needed. Remember I said you need how many angles? 2. But you've got how many? So you need to eliminate 1. So which one are you going to eliminate? This one. Are you seeing that? So now we've remained with the 78 degrees west, 80 degrees east. They are just 2 things. It's either we add them or we subtract them. So there are rules here. They are what? Rules. When you have points or angles on the same hemisphere, we subtract. But when you have angles on different sides, different hemisphere, we do what? Add. Hello? Oh, forget about this one. My directions are not in your siana. Hello? Yeah. Why? Because they are what? Distance in Kurmaning. Imagine you are moving from west to where? To east. That's a very big angle. Are you getting the idea? So we can't subtract just because that they have different sides. This angle is big because it's moving from west to where? To east. So for you to find the angle that you are looking for. Just say 78 degrees plus 80 degrees. You need a calculator to do this. Okay? But we can do manually. We can add for us. 158 degrees. Not direction. Also, Papa west is just the way it is. So that is the angle that is here. Papa 158 degrees. The angle in batch. Very straightforward. So let's copy